Alright, so I was mentioning earlier that every once in a while, whenever something hits me, I'm going to speak on it. And but guess what, motherfuckers? Something hit me. So, alright, so here's my thing. Have you ever been. Sorry, I had to throw my leg over there. Open up for y'all. No, have you ever been in a position or in a situation where you just don't give a fuck about who comes into your life anymore? Where it's just like you're so overwhelmed with the situations that have happened in your past where you don't even find the need to put an effort to anybody? Because you just came down and you came to the conclusion where you realize nothing lasts forever. Like, you go into situations, relationships, and they don't have to even particularly be, boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. Maybe even just friends, or even your fucking barber or something like that. They're not your barbers for the rest of your life. They're not your friends for the rest of your life. They're not your girlfriends or boyfriends for the rest of your life. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been times when people have been blessed, and there's a time where we all pray that we might find that soul, our what's that bullshit called? Our fucking something our soulmates. Sorry. See, I don't even know what the fuck that is because I've been in so many situations where it's like, all right, well, do I? Do I not? No. Okay. But yeah, it's an overwhelming feeling because you've just been led to believe that nothing is gonna be there. Everything's temporary. So it sucks because you want that person to be there. You want, you had an idea for this certain person and then they just ruin it. And then you had the idea for another person and they ruin it as well. So it's like the next person that comes into your life, what do you expect? What else can you expect for them to fucking ruin it, you know what I mean? But I have this belief that, God has this big picture painted out already. And, He puts people in your life either to be a blessing or a lesson to you. And, sadly, most of the time, it's going to be a fucking lesson, People are only there, people will be coming to your life to build you up, And it comes down to a part where you meet people, and it's not what you expected, and then you start questioning yourself. You start questioning God, and why me? Why this? Like, I know I deserve better, but what if God is putting these people in your life because He's trying to train you for the next person, and the next person might be your soulmate. It's like maybe right now you're not ready for your soulmate. Maybe right now you're ready for this fucking asshole or this, puta that like doesn't deserve you, you know what I mean? But you have to have this belief that everybody's gonna be a lesson to you, and you have to gain as much knowledge as possible while you're in this world. The older you get, it's like the more wiser you get. The reason why you get more wiser is because you go through more shit. And it's understandable. You're gonna go through some breakups. You're gonna go through some false friendships. But what do you get from that? You learn, you get this backbone not to put yourself in positions like that again. So in a sense, it has its perks. You might not see it at the moment because it's gonna hurt like shit, but that's just humanly of us to feel. That's, if you didn't feel anything, I think you should start questioning yourself because that's pretty bad. It's like, well, fuck, you don't even have any hope anymore. We need hope. We need to have this belief that something greater is gonna come. Because if we don't, we're just gonna be just sitting there like ducks, like, alright, well, I know nothing's gonna come to me. Fuck it, my life is worthless. Like, nah, man, you gotta have something that's gonna keep you on your toes, something that's gonna keep you. It's gonna keep you alive, But just like everything good in life, it's gonna take some time to get it right. So don't be discouraged, if people come into your life and they're not there for, more than a week. It's gonna happen. You're just gonna have to learn to accept it. And if you have what's so much of an instinct in your gut that tells you to hold on to a person, you hold on to them as much as possible. So my advice to you and the conclusion that I want to come to is take shit from nobody. Live life with no expectations. And if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. It's gonna surprise you, and it's gonna give you a big ass fucking slap on the back of your head, and you're gonna be like, ow, I fucking love you. But it's gonna be beautiful because you're not gonna expect it. And that I think that's what love is. When it hits you out of nowhere. And I think that's the best love, whenever it's unplanned. I mean, just like any moment, any nights that are crazy, most of the time they're unplanned. Like, you didn't imagine, you didn't plan out that you're gonna be drunk, fucking streaking, making out with some people and shit, would you? Well, you know, on second thought, some of y'all bitches might, cause y'all some hoes. But for the other ones that are a little bit more civilized, you get my point. So yeah, guys, this is my first vlog, and hope y'all like it. If y'all have anything that y'all want me to speak on, comment it. Let me know what y'all think about it. Bet I fucks with y'all, my niggas.